We are all we're all participating in the funding of a criminal organization.
Oh, yeah.
Gang, what's up? Aaron, Canadian Looney. Let's get right into this. We have our man, Thane Hines, who has some outrageous things to say, but the proof, the links are below in the description. Let's check it out. Thane, tell us a little bit about yourself, then let's get right into it. Let's go.
My name is Thane Hines. I am the chairman and founder of Thane Hines Energy Inc., which is an Ottawa-based clean tech R&D company. I'm coming to you today with an important message for Canadians with regards to the continued sovereignty and financial viability of Canada, and trying to keep our constitutional country together. Faces Canadians today is the simple fact that our federal government is a criminal organization.
Who cares?
They have been involved in economic crime, public fraud, theft, extortion, and breach or contempt of a 1950 Supreme Court of Canada ruling, where the federal government the Supreme Court of Canada ordered the federal government to get out of the field of indirect taxation or income tax collection and return direct taxation back to the provinces, which is the exclusive jurisdiction of the provincial legislatures. So what most Canadians don't understand is that income tax, GST, gas tax, any tax that is collected and delivered directly to the government is a form of direct taxation. And direct taxation, according to Section 91 of the Canadian Constitution, is the exclusive jurisdiction and exclusive authority for the provinces to collect. The federal government, according to Section 92 of the Constitution, was given the right for corporate taxes, duties, import taxes, levies, and that sort of thing. So in 1917, the federal government entered into the field of direct taxation during World War I with the war tax, and it was allowed into the field of direct taxation during the war, World War I and World War II, because of the War Measures Act. It gives the federal government exclusive jurisdiction.
Right.
Basically gives the federal government dictatorial powers. It can do whatever it wants within Canada. But in 1940, Nova Scotia entered into the field of indirect taxation, and the federal government took them to court, took them to the Supreme Court of Canada in order to get Nova Scotia out of the field of collecting indirect taxation in the provinces. And what happened during the court case was the Supreme Court of Canada learned that, as you're learning here today, that the federal government was illegally, unconstitutionally involved in the field of direct taxation within the provinces, which is, again, illegal, unconstitutional. And the Supreme Court of Canada ordered the federal government to get out of the field of direct taxation, so income tax, gas tax, GST, and all those things, get out of the field of direct taxation by March 31st, 1962. Starting on April Fool's Day, 1962, because the federal government was now in breach or in contempt of the Supreme Court of Canada ruling, it has been involved in economic fraud, breach of trust, theft, extortion, and so on ever since. So the federal government of Canada is a criminal organization. It has been a criminal organization since April Fool's Day, 1962. Canadians are the fools in this equation, and it's time for Canadians to become educated. It's time for Canadians to become aware of the rights and duties of its citizens with regards to the Constitution. And Canadians, as the Supreme Court of Canada ruled in 1950, Canadians are entitled to insist that their governments uphold the laws that are found in the Constitution of Canada.
All of this is hard to believe, guys, but the proof, the links, they're in the description. Check them out, like, share, subscribe. Let's get back to Thane.
And unless we, insist, then the federal government and the provincial governments are going to continue to basically rob Canadians of their financial wealth, their financial security, and it's never going to end. So what we're doing here today is we're introducing Canadians to the real laws of Canada, the ones that have been swept under the rug, and the court rulings, the Supreme Court of Canada ruling, which establishes that Mark Carney, Justin Trudeau, again, every single government going all the way back to April Fool's Day 1962 has been operating as a criminal organization, and we, the Canadian people, through our taxes, are funding the operation of a criminal organization. Now, that's very important with regards to the Criminal Code of Canada, because it's illegal to fund the activities of a criminal organization. It doesn't matter if that criminal organization is, a government body or an individual in the government body. What's happening in Canada is the federal government is involved in fraud and theft and, all manner of economic crime. And we, as Canadians, are participating directly in the funding of this criminal organization, which, if the letter of the law, if the Criminal Code of Canada was applied to us, we would all be liable for an indictable offense and incarceration for up to 2 years in jail. So we're all participating in the funding of a criminal organization, and morally and ethically, it is destroying our country. And basically what we're doing here today is providing the initial information that will allow Canadians to get out from the burden of perpetual fake national debt and perpetual illegal taxation. And hopefully, we will be able to educate our politicians.
Hope so.
And get them to serve us and the country as the Constitution insists that they do, that they haven't been doing well forever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 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 isn't that hard to believe? But the proof is in the links below in the description. Please leave a comment. Aaron, Canadian Looney, like, share, subscribe, get notified. We're doing live shows when Parliament kicks back in. Anyhow, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, check this one out or check that one out, whichever. Aaron, Canadian Looney, like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. Thanks, Thane. We'll be chatting again soon. Ciao for now.